welcome back to another session down on the farm. Now it's been ages and ages and ages since I last saw you lot down here, so I thought you could have an introduction to the horses again now that winter's setting in, because things change a little bit with the horses and the way that they're looked after in the winter. So come and have a look and you can see what's going on. Walk this way. We'll start over here with Mr. Hilton and little Miss Candy. There she is. I know she's everybody's favourite. Now Hilton, as you can see, Mr. H, there he is. So as you can see, Mr. H over here, he's doing very well going into the winter. He's growing his winter coating. He's been rolling. Look at the mud on his neck. Come here, H. Show them the mud. Show them the mud. Look at that evidence. Look, he's a scrufflump. So he's been having a good old roll in the mud. But other than that, he's absolutely fine. We're still riding him. He's doing really well. He's got his rug on, keeping him nice and warm and dry. He's an old boy. He needs a coat. So there he is. That's Hilton doing really, really well. And now down here, we have got little Miss Fluffy herself. Shall we go in? There we are. That's it. Here she is. Here she is. So here's Candy, everyone's favourite Shetland pony. Look at her. Can you see her? She's as wide as she's tall. So she's far too fat, really and truthfully, but then she always is. And look at all this hair. Don't you stamp your feet at me, miss. Look at all this hair. Can you see it? If you can see how much there is there, look. Look at her. Look at the fluff. Yes, Hilton. Look at the fluff. Look at that. Hilton says, look at that, guys. So there's Candy. Grown her own winter coat. She doesn't need a rug because she's done all that herself. And this is because obviously she's a Shetland pony. So she comes from the Shetland Isles, which are right up at the top of Scotland in the freezing cold bit of England. And they need to be able to keep themselves warm when they're living wild on the Shetland Isles up there. So they grow their own winter wool as an insulation. So Candy over here never needs a rug. The only time we put a rug on her is if it's absolutely pouring down, and that's only because if this long coat gets really soaking wet, she takes forever to dry and she gets chilly overnight. So no rug for Candy. And Hilton over here, obviously he's a bit more delicate, so he needs a rug on. So let's go and have a look at the other two, see how they're faring in the winter months. So here is my friend Mr. Harvey, who is very busy hoping for a polo, and I'll tell you why he's hoping for a polo, shall I? Next door, right near to our field fence, there is some building work going on. He's made friends with the builders, and he spends, yeah, over there, and he spends all his days hanging round over near that fence, mugging the builders for their lunches and begging for polos. And now he thinks that every time anybody comes near him, there's going to be treats. And when I say, don't give in to him, they go, oh, he's gorgeous, look at him. He's absolutely lovely, isn't he nice? He's got such a lovely nature. Yeah, so Harvey is gainfully employed, mugging next door's builders for their lunches. Yes, but other than that, he's absolutely fine. Again, like little Candy, he's doing really well. He's growing. Look at all this hair. Look at the mane. Look at the mane, most of which he's trying hard to rub out. And again, you can see how long his coat is. He's really, really hairy. And he's grown a lovely winter coat to keep him warm. He's another oldie, so we pop a little rug on him just to keep the chill off, but it's a very lightweight rug, so won't cause too much problems. So yeah, Harvey, he's grand, he's doing all right, happy as Larry. And over here, we've got Chilli. Come here, dear. Come on, princess, let's have you. So here's Chilli Miss. Now, Chilli Miss is a completely different breed. So, did you see that? Did you see that? That was Chilli saying, will you hurry up and get me in and give me tea? She just trod on me. So, as you can see, Chilli's a very different breed to the native ponies like Harvey and Candy. Chili's thoroughbred, so she isn't going to grow anywhere near as much coat. This is it for Chill. It won't get any longer than this. Can you see? There isn't a real lot there at all. So consequently, Chili needs a lot more in the way of rugging up and keeping warm in the cold winter months. So today she's got this rug on that comes a little way up her neck. When it gets really cold, she has a rug that comes all the way up to her ears, and it's really thick like your duvets, and it keeps her super toasty warm, doesn't it, Chili? But she again is absolutely fine. She's a younger horse. She copes very well in the winter. We had no problems with her through last winter at all. She was super, and I can't hopefully think that there'll be too many problems with her this year either. So yeah, she's absolutely fine and doing really, really well. The problem that we have on the farm more than anything else in the winter months is down there. Look at the mud. Look at it. It's minging. This is what we spend our time paddling through. So as soon as it starts to rain, this is the problem. We end up with mud in the gateways, mud in front of the yard. There's mud absolutely everywhere you go. So that makes life all a bit more difficult, but the horses think it's great because they like a good roll in it, don't you? Not her. She's too much of a princess for that. Doesn't do mud in any shape or form. And over here, we've got the girls. Here they are. Look at them. Me girls. They always have a lot to say, don't they? This is Little Lamb in front and Pearl's just behind. Hi, darling. Hi. Good girl. There she is. And they're ready to come in and have a tea. Now, as you can see, if you remember back in summer, you saw them when they'd had their wool sheared off. But obviously now they've grown that back ready for winter, and they're both fat and happy. Pearl gave us a nasty moment a couple of weeks ago because she was a bit poorly and we had to have the vet out because she had pneumonia. But I'm really pleased to say that she's made a full recovery. She's at the back looking at us like, what do you mean? There's nothing wrong with me. So she's absolutely fine now. So that's good. So I think really that's everybody updated. If you have a look in the distance, you can see the hedges and all the trees. All the leaves have gone. Winter's setting in. The dark nights are here again, which always makes life more difficult. But everything's fine, going according to plan down on the farm. So we'll keep you updated as we go towards Christmas, and we'll let you meet all the animals around Christmas time and see what's going on with them then as well. So in the meantime, everybody, stay safe and of course, stay creative. And I'll see you again really soon. Bye.